Majestic unobstructed views of the Arizona White Mountains, 10.09 acres for $9,162. Save $21,058 on this property. Own this 10.09 acres with a majestic unobstructed views of the Arizona White Mountains. One very important side note before I get into the details of this property is there's a major transition going on in Navajo County, which requires a whole new set of requirements for new landowners. We have already solved these issues. The other properties that are for sale are not mentioning this. We've sold several properties in this county. What I'm explaining here is we've taken the time to get those issues handled, and we've spent the additional funds to have this property surveyed, while many of the other properties in this area are still stuck in the city or the county red tape, which is super important to stay clear of if you've ever had any unfortunate luck of dealing with this. So keep in mind that all of that's been handled for you with this property, and it's been included into our price. So let's get into the features and benefits of this property. This property is located near the White Mountains, which is visible on the horizon in Snowflake, Arizona, zip code 85937. This area is much cooler than the majority of Arizona due to how far north it is, which makes it a much more livable desert environment. Food, groceries, gas, even small restaurants and more are just 16 miles away from the property. Snowflake, Arizona Department is just 2 miles further up the road from gas and groceries. This property is accessed by a dirt road as you start getting further out of town and closer to the property, which probably goes without saying since it's in the desert. It's located 10 minutes from Highway 77, 16 minutes from Taylor, Arizona, 20 minutes from Summit Health Snowflake Medical Center, 22 minutes from Show Low, Arizona, 1 hour, 23 minutes from Fort Apache Reservation. Winslow, Arizona is just 1 hour north. Apache Stegraves National Forest is just 12 miles away. The Petrified Forest National Park is 53 miles away. The dimensions of this property are 670 feet wide by 691 feet deep for a total of 10.05 acres. This plat is not in the flood zone, although water does flow nearby. RVs, mobile homes, and horses are allowed, although I don't believe that RVs are allowed long-term as a full-time residence. You can stay out there for short periods of times in an RV. They're starting to crack down on things like that. You'll want to verify those details since they're making changes at the county level. I believe that the changes, the red tape, while they're a nightmare, will help increase the value of the property. So that's another added benefit for you once those details have been handled as they have for this property. The water table is not super deep in this area. This is why there's more greenery. It's much drier and barren in other parts of Arizona due to the depth of the water table. One last major benefit with this property, as with all of our property, is your purchasing equity, meaning that this property will be worth more money than what you've paid for it the moment you purchased it, which is very uncommon with quality properties for obvious reasons. We do extend a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee on all properties that are paid for in full. If you'd like to know any of the finer details of this property, like GPS coordinates, annual taxes, elevation, property APN, you name it, we've taken the time to compile all those details for you on our website so that it's easier to make an informed decision. Go to highvaluewholesale.com where you can make a purchase online. If you have additional questions beyond what we've provided here and you're serious about purchasing land, call 1-877-729-5293 to leave your contact information and the best time to reach you, and one of our team members will call you back in 1 to 2 business days.